Hi, my name is Aaron Crawford with Comfort Design, your heating and air conditioning experts, and today I just want to talk to you a little bit about upgrading your home's heating and cooling system. When upgrading your system, there's a lot of different options that you have, different brand names and different levels of efficiencies and all these different features and benefits that go into kind of personalizing that system for you. And we realize that over usually a person's life, this is something that you don't buy every 5 years. In fact, most people only buy a new heating and air conditioning system maybe twice in their whole life. So what we want to do here today is just give you that information so you know what's out there, about efficiency, about different brand names, and all the things that kind of go into upgrading your heating and cooling system. Before I get into that, let me tell you a little bit about who we are. Comfort Design has been around since 1985. We're family owned and operated, and we specialize in total indoor comfort and efficiency. So not just heating and air conditioning, but all aspects of your home. Insulation and ducting and better air quality and all those different things are kind of what we're all about here at Comfort Design. We're licensed and bonded and insured. And one of the great things about our company is we're partnered with CPS. CPS has all these different programs out right now, all these different incentives. So we partnered with them so that we can bring all those different incentives to you. We're also a part of the ACCA, or the Air Conditioning Contractors Association. In fact, Tom Damiani, the owner of our company, he's the chairman of the San Antonio branch. And of course, we're part of the Rotary Club as well. So let's get into the heating and air conditioning side of things. What are some of the things that you should know about upgrading your system? Well, one of the main reasons why people upgrade their system is because of efficiency. Let's face it, CPS is not getting any cheaper. When you look at your bills in July, they're not getting any lower. So a lot of people upgrade their systems just because they're trying to save on efficiency. So understanding how high efficient do you want to go? How efficient is your current system? What type of savings are you going to have? What does that acronym SEER, S-E-E-R, mean? So just really understanding that if you have a budget in mind, how do we maximize the efficiency based on your budget? Also, proper sizing, extremely important. Here in San Antonio, there's a lot of humidity, so making sure your system is properly sized so you can get all that humidity out of your home. One of the things that we see every day in this area is that systems just aren't sized right. So they're running too long or they're not running long enough. So it's very, very important to make sure your system is sized properly. Also, brand names. There are tons of different brands out there. And I get that question every day. Aaron, what's the best brand? I want to go with the best brand. I've had the privilege over my 15-year career in this industry to work with several different manufacturers, and they're all really, really good. And the reason why I say that is because heating and air conditioning isn't one of those things you buy at Home Depot, run it through your house and plug it into the wall and say go. You rely on an installation. Installation is the most important part in determining how well, how long, how efficient your system's going to run. That's why there's that cliche that they say, the most important day in the life of your system is the install day. And one of the great things about Comfort Design is we actually have our service technicians, our elite of elite in our company, actually do our installs. So they're the ones that maintain systems and service systems, and they're also the ones that install systems as well. So we'll talk about the brands that we carry, also talk to you about how important installation is. Also, different features and benefits. How do you want to customize your system? So there's different features and benefits that have better indoor quality, or blowers that are more efficient, and what they call different stages of systems and things like that. Also, ducting. Ducting gets overlooked every day. You could have the best system in the world installed great, but if the ducts are leaking or not sized right, then it really doesn't matter what you have. So ducting plays a huge role. If you haven't been up in your attic lately, check your ducting out. Make sure that it's it's sealed properly, it's sized properly. There's no kinks or things like that. Ducting is very, very important. Weatherization, another important aspect. The reason why is a more efficient house allows your system to run more efficiently. If you have a home that's very loose, old windows, no insulation and things like that, it's easier for that heat to get into your home. So weatherization is very important in how your system performs in your home. Also, incentives. Right now it's like a sweet spot going on right now with all the different incentives that are out there. There's tax credits, there's rebates from manufacturers. CPS has got a long list of incentives, whether it's insulation or heating and air conditioning or ducting. So there's a lot of, I guess you can call it free money out there waiting for you to get your hands on. And then financing. I haven't met a lot of people that have that little jar under their bed that put a nickel in there every day, saving up for when their air conditioner goes. So a lot of our customers, financing is something that's important to them, whether it's a payment plan or like a same as cash policy. So a lot of information there about air conditioning, and my goal is when it's all said and done, that we're able to work together to figure out what options are best for you. So what should you expect when actually I come out? Well, the first thing that you're going to notice is that I'm going to give you a call about 30 minutes prior to our visit. Just let you know that I'm down the road, I'm on my way, and you can stop looking out the window for me, I guess. When I get to your home, I'm going to put little what we call floor savers or booties on my feet to protect your surface. I'm going to be up in your attic and looking at your outdoor unit. The worst thing that I can do is I don't want to track any of that mud or any of that stuff into your home. And then I'm going to want to sit down with you and just ask you some questions. If this is the first time I've been in your home, I want to understand some of the history, some of the things that maybe you didn't like about your system, or some of the things that you're looking for in a new system. You know, what's the main reason why you're looking at upgrading your system? So just want to get some feedback so that I can better serve you better. I'm also going to do what's called an engineering analysis of your home and take a look at your equipment. Go up in the attic and evaluate everything. Take a look at your outdoor unit. Make sure we size everything right. Make sure that I give you that personal touch that you need. And then I'll do what's called a duct analysis. And one of the things that I use is called the flow hood here. A flow hood actually measures the airflow in your home. And this just tells us if our ducting is working great. The worst thing that we want to do is put in a nice system, but you know, the ductwork not delivering all that performance out into those areas. So we use a flow hood to measure and actually kind of do an analysis on the ductwork. And after that, we'll sit down at the table and we'll go over some different options that you have, some home comfort solutions. And there's various solutions that you have. There's a lot of different options. So we'll be able to look at a few different systems that hopefully can fit your lifestyle. And we'll go over all the different incentives, the CPS rebates and the tax credits, and also the different rebates that are going on by various manufacturers and any specials that we have going on. And then finally, the financing opportunities. Like I said, financing is important to people. We have a great relationship with San Antonio Credit Union right now that has some great programs for you, very easy to get approved on, whether it's a payment plan or a same as cash type finance opportunity. So typically, this usually takes about an hour. It could take an hour and a half to take care of this for you. Again, we really appreciate the opportunity to come and serve you today. Hopefully, we've answered some of the questions that you have about upgrading your system. We know that you have many options on who you can choose to get a bid from, and we're really thankful that you've chosen us to come out and serve you today. Again, I'm Aaron Crawford with Comfort Design. Have yourself a great day.